We have a serious shortage of yeah. I'm not even sure if any of the 24 hooks will be in stock here. They're not. Okay. Where do I have my 24 hooks right now? Are they on the pickers? Yep. All right. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we need to look at that. How's everybody doing today? Sorry, I'm trying to get down here and actually catch something here first in the morning and get really lucky and hit a trophy frog so we can move on, but I'm kind of dragging my feet here. Reynolds, welcome back. Lucid, Contrabanda, Egert, Me Panda, Supplies. Yes, I'm going to go for frogs, at least for a little bit, and then I'm probably going to go for carpet amber. $20-kilo trophy comment on your 10-kilo Saber 60. That's awesome. You must have been really patient with that fish. I should have just gotten a little bit quicker start here. Lazakan, welcome back. All right, so we need this to be, yep. I need to get a quick just glance at the weeklies. No one's using oh yeah, some people are using sandwich, and it is double fly. Okay, so we'll do a combination of sandwich and non-sandwich. We've got 2.3 line on this one. That should be fine. Don't be happy hour. That's silly. Oh crap, is this slider? Yeah, we don't want that. Uh-oh. Shoot. Alright. That was probably a frog too. See how far it took it? Alright, we have this on fixed, right? Yeah. Alright, at least this float will be different. And we could always change the second or first float as well. The bite rate. Okay. We're on the frogs. Alright. Okay. Goodness gracious. feel so stressed out to be going for frogs. Wait, oh, there it is. All right. Y'all see how tall those floats are? I love tall floats, but it can get a little confusing if they all look the same, right? Okay. Mamma mia. Whew. Kind of exhausted. We're just starting. I just set a weekly for UL Frog. That's funny. Well, hopefully we'll do more of that. 118. I don't know what trophy is. Let's look it up. Unless somebody just knows off the top of their head. All right, we're looking for a 190 gram frog. There's another one. It's smaller, I guess. All right, so one thing to note. Uh-oh. Server, hello? Server, hello? Hello, server? My other float's going crazy over there, too. Holy cow. One thing to note is that both frogs have come in on the single fly, not the sandwich. So if that keeps up, we need to take off sandwich. Sandwich might be slowing it down for some reason. Soonja, welcome back. Normally sandwich just helps, but it's weird we've gotten two frogs on. You have to close the frog on Old Berg as well. Oh, look at this. There's just a bleak sitting there? Wait, what? Is that leader too heavy? I mean, is that float too heavy? 3.1. Let's just make sure. What's another float we could use that we could see? Maybe this. I actually don't mind these floats. This is what we used at oh. Alright, that's probably a bleak, right? Yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't mind kind of moving one a little left, kind of go left to right here instead of all clumped together. Bleak is a really nice off catch. It's not maybe active enough to be excited about it, but if it was a little more active, that would be pretty cool because you could get some bait fish going. Zulikas. Zulikas. Greetings. Gravy. Dig. Thanks for the follow. Or Groovy. Whoa. Yeah, you know what? All our froggies are coming on one fly, not bait fish. I mean, not sandwich fly. I'm going to single fly, at least on 2 of them. We are 3 for 3 frogs on single fly. And we missed that first one. All right, let's see what this is. This is sandwich bait. I caught that one bleak. Yeah, people are slowly coming in. I mean, the other thing is, other than this week, like, this is just not my normal stream time. So people that are used to watching me, and there's some people that haven't gotten to see me all week because their schedule or whatever works with my normal stream time, which is not starting until like 9 hours from now, something like that. So, but I've really appreciated it. I mean, I've had so much fun this week being able to stream so early. And, I mean, we've had 50, 60 viewers, you know, every day at the peak. So it's been a blast. It has been a lot of fun. I really appreciate all y'all coming out so much earlier for me. I know for some of you it works a lot better, and I wish I could do it more often, but I'll certainly keep it in mind in the future. All right, so do we have any... Just curious. Yeah, we've got 1 bleak. And then we've got 3 frogs. Frogs are always nice to have. Really reliable bait for burbot and sometimes eel. I really like having frogs. And I already have a ton, but you never can have too many, right? Excuse me. We have 73 currently. So Reynolds, that Christmas event where you actually had to float fish in a certain spot and you got all these presents and all this cool stuff, that was the first event that I can remember that was that big and organized and complex. There certainly have been other events, but they're nothing like that. Hopefully that is a sign of things to come. For RF4. Yeah, I hear you, Humus Slayer. I recognize there's several people that are in your situation. Best fish for leveling bottom fishing, probably bream, crucian gibbles. What else? Roach, like at Ladoga. If you can go to Ladoga and hit that roach spot where so many trophies are coming out. Just stuff where you're getting lots of a high catch rate and high quality fish for that species, if that makes sense. All right, so this is probably a bleak, right? Didn't just like go swimming anywhere, just like right there in front of us. Why would I not be catching fish on this first rod as much, or frogs or anything? I mean, there's no difference really in the way it's set up. Welcome back, Egert. Also remember to change it up, use different types of rigs. So if you're always using paternoster, use basic bottom some, use loop rig or whatever you have unlocked some. Yeah, I just don't understand what's going on here. Does anybody have a sense of, is there like a certain time frogs are better than others? I don't think they're active overnight, right? So like, is morning just the time? Or is it all day? Do they get good again in the evening? You think at morning? Yeah, it's kind of what I was feeling like. But man, it's been awfully slow. Wolfie boy, welcome back. We got a little bleak or something nibbling over here, I think. This is the only one I have sandwich bait still. It's not a frog anyway. I mean, I guess it's a good exercise to drink your coffee to, right? Again, bleak, it looks like. Now this could be frog. It went straight down. Nah, it's bleak. And that one over to the right is definitely bleak, right? Nope, that's a little frog. Okay. And that was on sandwich. So who knows? That's a roach. That there's a roach. Sitting here thinking, like, if anything, we have caught more frogs a little farther out, right? When we've been set up just a little bit past that. Okay, that's a little far. Something like that. Trying for trophy frog, yeah. Giving it a little try. We're not going to sit here like the whole stream or anything, but wanted to just see what this spot felt like. See if it's worth coming back later. So far it's okay. I mean, the frogs are here, the bleak are here. Just a matter of hitting the right one. Sometimes you can do, if you're doing sandwich bait, sometimes you can do fly and horsefly. I don't know if that's worth trying. You almost had a trophy perch on nightcrawler. Nice. Yeah, nightcrawlers will do it. They're slow, but they'll do it. Bait fish, nightcrawlers. That's right. Somebody was telling us that bleak are great for perch, didn't they? Which should we? Yeah, we just have one. Thought we had two. It's too slow, isn't it? We go fish for some carp for a little while and then maybe come back. It's a bleaker. Steam login isn't working? Uh-oh. Alright, we'll give it another couple minutes here, but it looks like frogs are inactive. I mean, you know, it's like we're just catching bleak now. Where are you fishing at, Reynolds? I don't ever run into ghost snags. Deep part of mosquito, interesting. Yeah, I'd have to see it. 2 out of 3 are stuck right now. Okay. I just want to make sure of something. Are you, because the way that the, holy cow. This might be a frog too. Huh. The way that the bottom physics work now. Wait, do I have a feeder on this? I don't. So let me put a feeder on it real quick. I just want to make sure you've tried this, okay? This is Oldberg. This map is Oldberg. Alright, so if I have my friction brake really low, right? I guess it's going to work, but sometimes you can, it feels like, okay, so like this, right? Like someone could think this is a ghost snag. They're like, okay, it's not coming. All it is pulling out of line, but it's because my friction brake's way too low. If I increase my friction brake and sort of looks, you know, push the pole down like this and then just reel through it, basically it's the bottom of the lake hitting the feeder and it'll get caught on things, right? And if you don't have a strong enough friction brake to pull it up, you can't pull it up. I just want to make sure. Now, don't be careful as you're increasing your friction brake and test it. I don't want you breaking your line doing this, but I'm just saying maybe people do hit ghost snags all the time, and I don't fish at mosquito enough. Maybe it's just particularly bad at mosquito, but I also just wonder if, you know, there's some, if it's like the way people's stuff is set up, if they're, you know, just like not able to pull their feeder or their sinker or whatever off of some of the parts of the bottom, if that makes sense. All right, just for fun, I'm going to put a horsefly on there with it just for a minute before we leave. But if you are truly getting ghost snags, then probably the only thing you can do is, you know, travel to the cottage pond or winding and then travel back. Yeah. No, and if that's what's happening, Reynolds, then it's not a ghost snag. It's just that you've got these heavy feeder cages getting caught on rocks and stuff at the bottom of the lake. And according to what gear you're using or what friction brake you have or how you're holding your rod, you may not be producing enough strength to pull it up and off of the bottom. So just experiment with a little bit. That's probably not ghost snags if that's what it is. And you should be able to get it out without hurting your equipment. But just be careful. I don't want, like, I'm not trying to encourage you to just like go ham and break everything, but I hear people talk about ghost snags so often, and I never see them, that I feel like, again, unless mosquito is just particularly bad and I need to go fish at mosquito a while and just experience it, I feel like maybe we're not all sure about what ghost snags are. Steam's working now? Good. Do I like float fishing? It's okay. It's okay. All right. Okay, so we have a good sense of what this spot is like. Maybe we'll come back later. If we get a little bored in amber, I mean, we definitely want to be here like for early morning, I feel like. If we're going to go for it, we want to be here for early morning. No, that's fine, Reynolds. You're not the only one. I think a lot of people mistake ghost snags for just the way the game works now with the bottom. With the bottom of stuff, getting caught on stuff. Looks like somebody just posted a post about, is that Oldberg? Trophy perch, maybe? Yeah. Which I already have trophy perch at Oldberg, but if you don't, there's a VK post about it. And it looks like they're at that spot, right? I mean, that's where I've caught my trophy perch as well. Right outside the bridge, if that's the spot they're at. Right outside by the bridge, I mean. Just like jig something through that area there. There are so many perch in that spot. Oldberg, 61-14, going for frogs. Okay, hey, how was the silver carp for Jake at Sura? Did anybody stay and watch that? I had to go. What are people using? Grass, cake pellets, algae. Those are some really big silver carp. Why do I have a feeling Jake is all over the USA? Do we do that instead? Is that still a thing? All right, so Jake was using the grass cake pellets and spring herbs, but the algae seems to really be working too. We just have to make up some grass. He took a lot of big head. Big head, huh? Let's try that. That would be different. I don't know. I've already got my stuff set up for amber. Where was that at Sura? It was 37.48, right? What's the weather like at the two places? It's pretty good. That's fine. All right. We'll try it for... let's just go see. Did anybody pick up on what clip he was using? It had to have been short, like 15 or something. He didn't have his, he didn't have it in very far. $13, $14, $15. Okay. What's up, Blute? How you doing? At the one spot? Alright. I guess I should check Discord too. Why do I have a feeling there will be posts about that? Especially if somebody had a trophy. Maybe not. Even on Jake's. Okay. Anyway. All right. I guess we'll put our big boy setups on, right? Oh shoot, this is gonna be classic hair. What do y'all think, chat? Do you think we go with boilies on 2 setups and the algae on 1? Or algae on 2? Maybe we should start with algae on 2, because if the algae is a decent bite rate, it might target them better. Grass pellets 14, spring herbs 15. Well, that probably helps with the bite rate because it's smaller size boilies. Grass pellets 14, spring 15. Grass 14, spring 15. That's double pellets, right? Grass 14. Spring. Isn't that double pellets? Oh, maybe not. Maybe that's a boilie. Maybe I'm just not looking at it right. Spring herbs is a boilie, isn't it? Alright. Grass 14. Spring herbs 15. Sinking boilie. Spring. Yeah. Stretch it out, huh? Alright, and then I guess we just want to use like fresh grass or something. I would think. Could be wrong. We'll see what kind of PVA I already have made up. That's weird. Hydrate as well? Okay. All these are kind of weird. But maybe they work. That's really weird. How much on ground bait? How, like, is there just not that much grass stuff? You've got 2 pellets, huh? Potatoes. If you want to get carpet bare without using the fruit stuff, probably potatoes. You could do grass attractant. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out if I want to go All right, we'll start with 2 boilie setups, 1 algae, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna have to get new line before too much longer. It's getting a little worn. I'm gonna start feeling it. Okay. And then this one we'll do, I guess, loop. The thing is, I have no idea what PVA people are using. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bomar. We'll see what's in this stuff. It's pretty close to what some of mine were. Alright, sunflower, cookies, grass, pumpkin, grass. Okay, thank you so much. Silvers. Actually, let's do the date. All right. .3 chub on your bad Belaya setup. Yeah, we'll just try it. Who knows? Who knows, right? So I need to get one more of the grass, at least one more of the grass things. Other than that, I think we're good. I don't know. I'm not sure. I am just not sure. You can look at weeklies. Look at weeklies, black carp, or leathers. Hopefully y'all did not see that. And hopefully y'all have never done that yourself, because it's one of the grosser feelings in this game. Wow. Oh, banana boilies work too. That's a good idea. No trophy frog yet, but I think that spot shows promise. I wish it was a little more active, but the frog sizes were okay. If you're really motivated to get the trophy frog, I think that shows promise. Alright, so we're going to, I think it was like 3748, and I believe it's on the mainland. Yeah, I think if we just follow this, we'll be good. Right? Wasn't it on the main side? No, this is Sura. You haven't played R4 in 2 days. Wow. What am I fishing for here? Silver carp. I think it's this little area right up here, right? Like, I think this is where we want to be. Right here. And we'll go 13, 14, 15. And it looks like we're just kind of casting right out here, right? We'll see. It might not be... Let's see if I can get this a little more... A little more like this. I'm anxious to see how the algae bite rate is. If algae bite rate is okay, that might be the way to go. I don't know. Yeah, he was here. Okay. Yeah, I thought this was the right spot. It's a neat little spot. Alright, so what happens when we land a trophy big head and it drags us all over this place? I guess we want to keep it in front of the island if possible. Is that a silver? Nope. Alright. And if you have the patience, it looks like you can just sit down here, tab out, watch some Netflix with the giant size pellet and boilies on, and possibly hit a big silver, but I bet it's super slow, I would think. You just not been in the mood, Contrabanda, or what? Oh, you're talking about for that trophy frog, you're not going to go for it right now? Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't think that spot's a guarantee or anything. All right. We got to get started on our water. Ooh, nice. 1,500 more to go for an HSV. Good old caliber. All right, let's see what we're caught here. The only thing Tinch Bubbles, the only thing I've done with carp lately at Old Berg is that spot where I was catching the pike and the carp. But that was always a fairly slow spot for me. It was just catching pretty nice black carp, like pretty high quality carp were coming out. It just wasn't real active. On potatoes, it was a little faster, but... All right, so far a good bite rate, but we're sitting here at like one of the ideal fishing times, so it's not going to necessarily keep this up. Hey, Jeff. So everything at Oldberg's a little slower. Maybe it's weather related. Maybe you need to let it rest a bit. I don't know. Okay. I know y'all are wondering. Oh, first fish on algae, right? Or is this second fish on algae? We'll see what this is. There's a silver. So this is what we want to track. Does the algae actually do a better job of targeting the silvers? I know you all are wondering, what is silver carp trophy size? The answer is 25 kilos. So, that means, did Jake finally get his silver trophy? No. I guess not. As far as I know, he hasn't gotten it yet, but he's put the work in. He deserves one. How do the silver carp fight? It's impossible for me to say because you so seldom catch them. I mean, they're kind of hard to get, you know. All right, so that was algae, pellets and boilies, pellets and boilies, pellets and boilies. So that was the first fish on algae. Ground bait's at 95, Jeff. That's awesome. Are you having fun fishing the char there, Azores? Yes, exactly. That is exactly what I would say. My guess would be that wilds are tougher, stronger, but it is a hard comparison to make when we just don't catch silvers that often, especially big ones. So has anybody caught a blue tag silver this week? Blue tag comes in at 35, so 10 more kilos than the trophy. Yes, we've had one blue tag silver this week. And that was on the gigantic pellet boilie size. No grays yet. Do I have a Discord channel? Yes. Ultimum, how's it going? It's going good. How are you doing? How I got my name? When I was a kid, I grew up in South Alabama. All my friends were Alabama, Auburn football fans, college football fans. And I've always been a Georgia Bulldog fan. And so, because of the Bulldogs, people started calling me M-Dog. So I've had it since I was a kid, basically. And then we just added gaming to it at some point. Emil says epic gamer bottle. Yeah, it's how I get my water in, you know. Gotta make sure I get my water in. It's interesting because the bite rate is a lot more active on the boilie pellet combo, but you're using such a small pellet boilie, right? So we're getting a lot of like small stuff, small big heads, small commons. But if we had all grass, I mean algae on, it might just be so slow. Or if you put the really big size pellet and boilie on, it would probably be slow. So again, it just kind of depends. This would probably be a really good spot to just like throw on the big stuff and play another game with this in the background or watch Netflix or something. What is this tournament that's just starting? What are people catching for this? Why doesn't it say? The thing he just linked, the thing that the admin just linked doesn't have the actual fish that we're going for in the tournament. Is this the carp one or is this the old berg one? This is the carp one, right? The birthday one or whatever is next week, I think. Yeah, I think that's the only time I've ever caught a small beluga is when I was going for bellows. And they have a UL tournament coming up. But what's the one that's right now? Birthday starts tomorrow. Gotcha. Let's see. Egert says, should I buy the light linear or the light pro kit? Talking about for spinning? I'm not sure. I'd have to look at them. I'm not sure. Starts May 21st, ends May 23rd. That's this tournament. And this is, oh, grass carp, common carp, black carp. Ew. And old berg has gotten slow. That's kind of interesting. Grass carp, common carp, black carp. No water body, so we could go get our common at amber. And then maybe later tonight just focus bear. Try to get a lucky black carp, grass carp. That's going to be a competitive tournament. There's almost 700 people in it. Almost 700 people registered. And they're not giving away gear either. It's just like silver and a little bit of gold. It's not that big a deal. Blute says common grass and black carp. Yeah. Are you doing it, Blute? I would try to get my common, I think, at amber and then focus the black carp and grass. I mean, black carp first, I guess, at bear. Unless old berg is going to pick back up. Nice. Well, good luck, Blute. I don't know. I may. We'll see. We'll see. Depends on if I got to go pick up my kids from school in a couple hours. But, so the stream won't be like super long. So if I feel like streaming again later tonight, maybe we'll focus on that. We'll see though. So this is going to be no bites overnight, huh? All right, let's see what morning bite's like here, and then maybe we'll move on to amber. Again, this is one of those spots I think that I'll come fish off stream and just try to sit on a big silver. This might just be too slow to do during stream. We'll see what morning brings, though. First thing in the morning might be nice. Alright, so just any spotted amber, common. I was trying to think about where. Wasn't 44.50 at Bear still doing pretty good? With possible black carp, grass carp. Oh, I like this post about Seversky donuts. Blue tag roach. And that was caught on float, maybe? No, no way that was, no, it was feeder. Sorry, it was, yeah, it was feeder. Stonefly. Blue tag roach at Seversky. Well, we've got a nibbler over here. Come on. Be something good. Hydrate? Yeah, I'll do some hydration. I do need to get... Oh. That is a silver, isn't it? That's nice. I feel like silver okay XP, but unfortunately silver are not good silver. Silver is not good silver. So we caught that silver at 2:30 in the morning. By the way. Yeah, I don't know. 44.50 at Bear might be more about leather carp, not black carp. We might have to get creative on finding the black carp. Okay, 2 silvers in a row, and that's at the shortest clip, the 13 clip, on the boilie pellet combo. I was reading earlier, GPUs have increased in price by 20% since April. Third-party sellers. Wow. I wonder if that's is that somehow related to demand during like COVID months? You believe so? It's because of Bitcoin? How is it related to Bitcoin, Madge? And crypto farming? Really? What's draw the dots there for me? How's that connected? Oh, people wanting computers, people purchasing computers to do the Bitcoin farming. I got you. I'm a little slow, but I got it. No one is mining Bitcoins with GPUs? Fast silver at level 15. Combination of fish... Hello? Combination of fishing for bream and trolling quarry. Hello? Let it be a silver. This seems like a big head, doesn't it? If it's big, you assume it's a big head because silvers are so much more rare. But who knows? This isn't 25 kilos though, right? There's no way this is a 25 kilo fish. This is not our trophy silver. Azores. So this hit at about 4 a.m. So something's biting overnight here. It's not like the most active spot in the world, but it's not like we didn't have any activity overnight, right? I think we need to look at the weeklies. I may be wrong. Bear, even if Oldberg has slowed down a little bit, Oldberg still might be the spot for black carp and grass carp right now. We'll look at the weeklies though. I mean, if this comp was like 5 days ago, I think it would be a no-brainer. But if it's a silver carp, it's probably going to be my personal best, if nothing else. Ooh. Look how it shook its head at me like that. Holy moly. But it has that big head carp feel, right? They're just so annoying when they're reasonable size. In terms of the way they fight. I don't think silvers fight that much. Now, obviously, I've never caught a real big one, but from what I've heard, I don't think they're like the biggest fighters in the game. I think they're a little bit more chill. What's my personal best silver? I don't know. We'll look. After I get this fish in. Unless this is my personal best silver, and then we'll never know. Somebody click on my profile really quick. Just in case. It can't be very big. I mean, I've hardly ever gone for silver carp. The little pond area at Tuba, occasionally I might cast something in there. You were looking at crypto farming videos to see what to do. Apparently they run their systems on a knife edge with overclocking the GPU or CPU. On a 380, you'd probably make $6 a day. Best farming 24/7. You have to keep your eye on the temps and blue screens. There's a good chance of corrupting your OS files. That sounds awful. I mean, like, I hear Chick-fil-A is hiring, you know? That sounds pretty terrible. $17-kilo silver carp? What? That's way better than I thought it would be. That must have been an accident. That might have been on match. Y'all, you remember sometimes silver carp come in better on match rods than they do on feeders, right? Or on carp rods. And when it crashed, those cooked GPUs will flood the market. Oh, man. Yeah, good call. Be careful about going the second on the used GPU front these days. There are some big heads. Yeah, that's probably what this is. It's not a common carp. I feel pretty confident about that. But it could very, very much could be a big head. 5 USD. Oh, wait. Hold everything. Guess what? It's a decent silver, isn't it? Nothing to see here. Rest in peace, the dream. Are we still 100% silver on algae? Look at that silver. So that's the thing. If you want to just catch silvers, throw out algae. And I guess the thing you could do is like ramp up the hook size if you want to try to hit the big boy. Oh, look, a crucian. This is what we've been waiting for. Still weekly? Oh, yeah. US weekly for sure, right? US weekly, yeah. That was brutal. I just feel like they're so rare. To have one that's like 23.5 kilos almost. Ugh. It is what it is. Wait, isn't the that's what the comp is for, right? Silver carp? I have that right. Or am I wrong? Yeah. That crucian. Seriously. That poor crucian. So on the trophy, doesn't the don't the eye color gets a little bit brighter, or changes a little bit, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Not that I've ever seen one. Silver carp looks weird. Yeah. I think the big heads look weird as well. Its eyes are like too low. Making you want to go to Sura? Well, I'm doing pretty good in the comp. I've got a 4.14 common carp. Yeah, so y'all are saying that's going to be #1 US weekly. It's not very often that I'm ahead of Jake on a carp species weekly, so that's kind of interesting. Jake usually pretty much takes my lunch on on the weeklies. Scoot over, Jake. Ooh, without PVA, that makes me nervous. I don't know about without PVA. What's the time in my country? It is 12:19 p.m. So just after lunchtime, or right around lunchtime. Uh, 13, 14, 15 clip. From left to right, 13, 14, 15. 13's had the most activity, but that big one was at 14. I mean, I think it's just random, but... Hey, Amar. How's Assassin's Creed treating you? So this fish is smaller than the last one. First of all. Second of all, it may not be a silver. Oh, absolutely. No, like normally silver carp spots are painful, right? Even if you are using like match rod setups. Look at this, another decent silver. I guess if you're wanting to hit your personal best silver, then get it while it's getting. I was trying to see if there's a conditions page on silver carp. Yeah, there's no information, at least on that one. I agree with that, though, Bomar. Oh, Fuzzy No Knees, thanks for the follow. What did y'all say my personal best was before? So that's 2 in this spot, larger than my personal best previous, right? You got a Bream trophy? Grats, that's awesome. Yes, I did, Amar. I got to play that a little bit last night. It was actually pretty fun. It's one of those games that doesn't quite know what it wants to be. You know, so there's the combat feels like a slightly watered down version of XCOM. But a lot of the game is more of the like overmap, dealing with rival gangs and mafia, and trying to take over rackets to like supply your, you know, to kind of get your engine going type thing with your resources and everything. The biggest surprise to me about this spot so far is the percentage of silver carp we're catching. I really was expecting to see... We've only had one big carp so far. Big head carp. And other than a couple of commons, I mean, it's almost all silvers. 7 silvers. 6 commons, 1 crucian, 1 big head. I mean, that's a crazy percentage of silvers, right? It's weird. It's just the fresh grass dip. Pretty much everything is like towards grass and algae. Hey, Millwill, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How is Mosquito Lake right now at feeder? I have no idea. stretch it out. Okay, we can do that. I'll stand up for this stretch. I'm gonna fix a sandwich. Sandwich. Is there sometimes Bream trophy orders at Oldberg? Absolutely. There are sometimes those trophy orders. Flower Power, welcome back. I know I've told you this before, but your name always reminds me of Tyler Flowers. Used to be a catcher for the Braves, actually retired this year. That's what we used to always say when he came up to bat. Let's go Flower Power. I need to drink water. Wolfie wants me to hydrate. Joe Tech wants me to hydrate twice. Lots of water, huh? Predators adding to the hydration. All right. Overnight, pretty good in this spot. Morning, pretty good in this spot. Now let's see what daytime, afternoon is. You would predict really slow, right? But we'll see. Micro Blue, greetings. All right. So algae is still catching 100% silver carp. But that one was a small fry. I think it'd be interesting to like increase the hook size with algae. Maybe. Yeah, short clip. 13, 14, 15. No idea, gamer. It's a good question, though. We got a little bit of a internet stutter there, but I think we're okay. Press cakes have been removed from the game. They're supposedly coming back one day, but if you didn't have them already, they're not. You can't get them right now. They are supposedly getting reworked. I don't know if they're going to come out with like different flavored press cakes or what, but for the beta key, welcome back. I think press cakes will come back. No, they won't be like the old ones. I mean, that's the whole point of taking them out, is to redesign them with probably to add some variety. something a little different than just the regular one. I think they'll be redesigned a little bit, but I do think they'll come back. The scary thing is, when they do come back, these might not work anymore. The slow afternoon of silver carp. So we'll see, but so far it seems like nighttime, overnight, morning is the time for silver. 74 viewers. Yeah, I think my viewers have actually been, they've been as high, if not higher, streaming this time versus the normal time that I stream. No chance, gamer. There is zero chance that we're doing that before I have to go pick up the kids from school. If silvers get too slow, the original plan was to go to amber, so that'll be what we do. I need to catch a common carp trophy to actually have a reasonable chance at this comp, this weekend comp. Suckable, thanks for the follow. The names you see rolling through Twitch. How eager, yes. Bottles out today for sure. Bottles out. Getting a nibble on algae. Tiny. Let's see if we're still 100% on algae though. Yep. So algae pretty much guarantees silver carp, but it hasn't caught the biggest silver carp yet. What's the largest silver carp we've gotten on algae so far? This one. So 14.9, not bad. I mean, seems like algae's doing fine. Who had a nice fish? Oh, nice. Nice, Zoo. Get 1,300 more. What rod are you putting it on? $400 Fortuna feeder at first. Nice. 400 silver away from your second Fortuna carp rod. Nice. I like it. All right. Well, we've almost made it through the slow time. Hopefully it'll pick up again. Try to like pick a time. I've got like an hour and a half to 2 hours, maybe a little like hour and 30, hour and 40 minutes till I've got to go get kids. So trying to decide if we stay here the whole time or if we like for the last hour maybe hit 160, 168, 169, whatever at Amber. I guess let's just see what happens here as we hit towards late afternoon. Yeah, almost worth just like, I don't know, during the daytime, take a rod out and spin fish or float fish or something. Fairly predictably, like really slow during the day here for silvers. It's too bad these really nice carp rods aren't sitting on a rod stand, huh? That'd be cool. What time is it in like Germany and Russia right now? I feel like this time of day is when you get the most posts on VK. Frucy, thanks for the follow. What is it, like 8 hours? I mean, it's like, what, 8 p.m.? It's probably prime time or something right now. Oh, that's cool. Eastern Bream spot at Tuba. Looks okay. CET 6:39, Moscow a couple hours later. Okay. 6:30 CET. So let's see. That's Central European time? Is that right? Which is what? That's basically like, is that what Berlin is? Most of Germany CET? Germany, Scandinavia. Looks like it goes all the way down to like Rome, Italy. Same in Poland. Okay. So a lot of people in the world live on CET time, huh? CET time? I don't think I'm saying that right. High Heels, thanks for the follow. Even South Africa, nice. What time zone has the largest population in it? Is it going to be something that goes through like China maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, it's definitely this. Yeah, it's China. UTC plus 0800 with an estimated population of 1.7 billion. All Chinese speaking regions. Southern half of Vietnam. I mean, it basically runs straight through. Can't tell if any of Russia is on it, but a lot of the. Yeah, part of Russia maybe. China, Hong Kong, Mongolia, Taiwan, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore. Oh, is Australia part of that? Some of Australia is, it looks like. Man, what a time zone. Any sturgeon spots at Sura? No idea. You can check VK. I feel like somebody posted something about sturgeon at VK within the last couple days, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't fished. This is the first time I've fished at Sura in quite a while. Steelhead says, you're not doing the weekend comp? Wait. What are you saying, Steelhead? Silvers don't count? You tell me silver carp don't count? Well, I've got a 4 kilo common so far, so I'm making progress. You know what I mean? We've got a 4 kilo common. I'm not sure, Steelhead. I might. I mean, depends on if I end up playing / streaming tonight. Yeah, you're right. It's just common black and grass. I'm just kidding around. I might steelhead, but I'm also just having fun trying to get this silver carp, so we'll see. If I fish/stream tonight, I'll probably focus on first getting a common and then doing a little bit of black carp and grass carp and just see how it goes. Those are fish I enjoy fishing for anyway, so why not, right? I've got to work tomorrow, but I would love to spend a little time trying to hit the Old Berg stuff tomorrow night. You know? That one actually looks really fun too. The Happy Birthday RF4 comp. Oh, nice, steelhead. 2 birds, 1 stone. All right, we're getting a bite again. They might be warming up. So it's 18:05. Yeah, daytime is brutal in this spot, right? Brutal. Oh, now we're getting bite on both rods. They've like woken up suddenly. There are 824 people registered or participating for the birthday comp. All right, first fish of the late afternoon, early evening is in fact a silver. Yay, silvers. I don't think this fish ever got on there. Still nibbling, maybe? So everything except for catfish for Old Berg. That'll be fun. That would be fun if I have time. It's kind of neat that if you think about it, those two comps line up a little bit, since I'm guessing most of the weekly black carp are Old Berg, right? So you could work on both comps at the same time, at least for a short time, between the black carp, grass carp, even the common, but you're probably not going to get your biggest common at Old Berg. The other thing for grass carp is tuba. Probably at the pond, but might be somewhere else too. Don't sleep on tuba, but you could also get a really nice one at Old Berg, right? Or bear. That's amazing, Trombo. You got your blue tag grass at tuba? Yeah, I mean, grass carp at tuba are sometimes big boys. Addie, welcome back. Can you explain competition? Sure, Matt. I mean, first of all, if you're playing through Steam, then the competitions we're talking about right now, you can't participate in. You'd have to switch to the standalone client, which is free to do, but so that's up to you. But if you go to the main website, you can look at the standalone comps that are currently available to be signed up for, and once you sign up for them, the ones you're registered for, and it'll explain what you need to do. Like in this one, we need to catch one of each fish species at Old Berg other than catfish. And whoever gets first place gets a medal, 30 gold, and a Vinga Platinum 10,000. So they're pretty much constantly running these official forum comps. There's usually, I don't know, 1 to 3 per week, something like that. And you just sign up for them, and then you get an in-game notification when they start. You usually have to register, like a day or two in advance. And then sometimes they last a day, sometimes they last several days. But they also have team comps, which are a lot of fun, where you can get on a team of 4 or 5 people and you submit a team score instead of just an individual, just by yourself. I don't know if there's been any thought of starting like Steam specific comps for people that are on the Steam platform, but for as long as I can remember, it's always been standalone. That would be cool if they did do Steam comps, but if they start doing that, I might have to level up my Steam account. If you're interested in the standalone comps, the only 2 advantages of standalone that I'm aware of is 1, if you want to participate in the standalone competitions. 2, occasionally I hear people say that the Steam client is down or not working good or whatever, and if you're on standalone, it's typically working fine. That doesn't happen that often, but occasionally I hear that. Hey, what's up, So? How you doing? Welcome back. Yeah. That'd be cool if it was more integrated into the game. That'd be cool. Glad to hear so. So this was 35 minutes ago. Oh, did I miss your follow? Thank you for the follow. Not Pusiona? Thanks for the follow. Did I miss anybody else? Frucy, did I say thank you to you? So if you weren't here earlier, we did get my personal best silver carp here. 23.4 kilos. At time this spot, and the silvers have been fairly active, but I mean, we're almost here an hour and we only have 16 keeper fish, and that's a little bit debatable because 3 of them are tiny commons. But so overall, over the course of an hour, it's a slow spot, but for a silver carp spot, it's not bad. I kind of want to just see how this morning goes, and then we may end the stream fishing a little bit of amber. We'll see. I think the silvers are active enough, though, and maybe it'd be better off stream, but it's probably worth camping out here just to try to hit a silver trophy. But maybe not during this weekend comp. I don't know. So if I go to amber, it'll be pretty soon because I'm going to be running out of time when I have to go pick up the kids from school. Let's see, what weather does it need to be for Bream? I mean, it feels like as long as it's nighttime, it feels like Bream don't care that much about weather, do they? I'll see what the conditions sheet says. According to this, they prefer overcast and rainy. And again, you want to be fishing for them overnight. Let's see, nighttime, overnight, early in the morning. Once the sun comes up and it's like getting warmer, between maybe 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. or 4 p.m., something like that, it's pretty slow to non-existent. But I know I've caught trophy bream at all weather conditions. I don't feel like they're super picky. But I guess if you get a rainy or overcast evening, it might be especially good. Which, if you don't have Kilted Jock's spreadsheet, you should bookmark this. It's got a lot of good info in there. I don't know. I'm not sure. Is that right, Angry German? Like, by a lot? Is it just the stream delay, or is it actual, like, significantly different? So at 2235, it's 20.5 degrees Celsius. A few tenths of a degree. Ooh, first tench. So this is the first fish we've caught on algae that wasn't a silver carp. Before that, we had been 100% 100% silver carp on the algae, so that's kind of interesting. Spelling help. Sklo Gaming, thanks for the follow. We have a fish on. So now we have one crucian, one gibble. I wonder if there's any silver carp cafe orders. That would be too much to ask, wouldn't it? Unlikely. False alarm. Thought I was going to sneeze. Whew. I hope this is worth the wait. Hopefully we'll get another couple at least decent ones before heading off. $45 We kind of want to sit here about 15 more in-game minutes, right? Or no, that's 15 real-life minutes. Just to see if, like, you know, that particular time produces something else. Which means we won't have a ton of time at Amber, but we'll at least get a feel for it maybe. What PVA? It's a PVA that's been used at Tuba for silvers, so it seems to translate pretty well here. You got a trophy gibble? That's kind of fun. Trophy gibble. So counting the big head, we've had 6 different species here. Some variety for sure. So last time we had 1 silver at 2 a.m. and maybe another small silver after that. And then around 4 a.m. is when it started popping off with the larger ones, right? And there was like a 5-minute time where we had a 23, a 14, and a 17. So that was a pretty small window of when the nicer ones came out. It could have just been random. Could have been RNG, right? Like, there's no guarantee it's going to happen again. Similar to what you were using apart from the grass cake feed? Okay. I mean, I think it's probably you know, silvers are just weird. They're not super reliable, but compared to most silver spots, this feels pretty good overall, or it has. All right, so now we're at 2 a.m. The only difference weather-wise is the night before was overcast, I believe. We also could be having that situation. You know, sometimes you go to a spot and the first hour is just better than the second hour. That could be working against us as well. So if we have nothing by 5 a.m., I think we fast travel to Amber from here. We just don't worry about the cafe. So has the thing been fixed? Yesterday when I clicked on somebody's thing, it wouldn't tell me what level they were. Everyone was level 0. It was weird. Three a.m. Still not a silver bite overnight. It's been 21 minutes since the last silver carp was caught, unless I had a small one that I turned into fish piece that I don't remember, but I don't think so. So 2 in-game hours. If we don't have one in the next 2 in-game hours, we're out of here. Ooh. Oh crap. I think I just accidentally hit Y and pulled both of those to make those blinkers go off. I thought we were getting like simultaneous bites on both. I was all excited. I'm not going to do float fishing at Donitz. We're going to fish for carp at Amber in the little bit of time we have left before I go get the kids from school. So we've got a comp going on this weekend, Egret. I need to catch carp for the comp, or try to. I don't know if we can get down. If we leave at 5 a.m., can we get to the spot at Amber and have rods in by 7? Probably not quite. It's on the other side of the map. Yeah, look at the difference in the first hour and the second hour here. Wow. Could be weather related too, but I think that hour thing, sometimes that's pretty brutal. Let's move our time back up to 4:45. If we don't have something by 4:45, we're out of here. Okay, that marks the start of the new morning, right? So if we don't see at least a nibble forming in the next 30 in-game minutes. I'm doing good, Freet. How are you doing? You doing any comps this weekend, Freet? So 25 minutes in game. $15 minutes in game. It's a shame to be leaving during the time that something nice could come in, but it has slowed down so much. And with nibble. Okay, hold on. This might delay us a little bit. And that's on algae, so unless it's another random tench, almost guaranteed that it's a silver carp. It's fairly small though. Oh, it's a common. Interesting. Common came in on algae. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go ahead and set up this line for what we're going to be using. At Amber, and that'll give the other rods a little bit more time to have a chance. All right, we want to use Mugga, and this one this will be our double boilie setup. We're gonna go caviar, garlic and mussel, caviar. Okay, let's make sure there's still no nibbles, and then we're traveling. Yep. All right. Slow down. Yep, you're right, Wolfie. It feels like overall it has slowed down so much. So much slowdown. What we're hoping is to be able to get out to the amber spot and have a nice early morning fish come in out there. The wind is bad at amber? Interesting. Let's get a nice lucky common carp before we have to end the stream. Ooh, rain. Easy common order, leather carp, trophy, grass carp order. Trying to throw ground bait in, but it comes back to me. Alright, so just for curiosity, not bad. 267 silver. That one silver carp was 65 silver. They're not known for their silver though, right? Because of how slow they are typically. It's Bream time. Catching any black carp there? Can't hydrate. Hydrate soon. Gotta get all these lines in so we actually catch some fish. This is my record time. I've never gotten out to 169 this fast. Set a new personal best. ATV record. So you are catching black carp at 44.50. Okay, thank you. That's good to know. Good to know. Okay, bye-bye, Venga. Hello, Megara. Still going to keep the 36 kilo stuff on. I usually don't fish with 36 kilo at Amber, but we're going to do that this time. If nothing else, save us a little bit of time. I don't remember. It's funny, I had spent some time thinking about how I wanted these set up. And now I don't remember. I think we were doing... I guess we want to do double corn, actually. Alright, so we'll try one with mussel corn. Oh, I'm almost out of that. And mussel dip. This is what was working on the other side pretty good yesterday. And then the other one we'll just do straight caviar. Boilie and mussel. But we are using size 20 boilies on all three. And yesterday when we were doing this, I think it was across from peg 1, or was it 132? We tried both spots, but anyway, yesterday it felt like, at least over there, it couldn't support, like it was too slow. We had to use the 16 size. But hopefully over here is going to be a little better. That's the hope, at least. Okay. We made it. So we got everything in just before 8 a.m. Not perfect, but we did it. 2 1.5 kilo golden tench, but 44.50 commons are the best. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let me go visit the little boy's room. I'll be right back. All right, it's a good sign. First fish comes in on the double 20 boilies, so hopefully this will not be too slow using double boilies here. So many eyed are being caught at amber the last few days, right? Don't you think that the weekly eyeds are probably all amber this week? Ooh, look at the salmon corn. Oysters, just everything. Everything. Some pretty cool, like, random architecture over here. Fish on. Don't you get bored RF4? Yeah, I mean, I've been playing a lot less RF4 over the last 2 months than I do sometimes. Just kind of ready for some new content. But I love streaming it because there's such a good community around it. So if I'm streaming, I'm probably streaming RF4. But if I'm not streaming, then I'm not playing RF4 as much as I'd usually do. No, that's real. So that's real. 64.94 yesterday was the best spot I fished at Amber, I think. Not for rare carp necessarily, but just solid bite rate and size. That's some good info, I think. You buy the... That would be amazing. You have to travel out to like the boondocks of Amber Lake. Ooh, the boondocks of Amber Lake to try to buy fly fishing gear. I like it. I like it, Azores. It's slow for you right now? How are we on weather today? Should be okay. Unless it rains the whole day or something. Pretty. Maybe we ought to scoop for a bit. Want to scoop for a while? We've shoveled a lot over the last couple months. We'll scoop for a bit. What are we trying to get when we scoop? I don't even know. Algae. The new bait. Mostly algae, probably. We'd be okay with a few more Gamarus in case they're like really good when Yama comes out. At 64.94, I was actually casting, you know that like log that's across, like almost straight across, I think that's where I was casting. Not all the way to the peg, but at the log, if that makes sense. It's like a down tree or a log or something. Yeah. Ooh, Cory char for patty cake. That was a weekly too. Very nice. Do we screenshot this and send it to Jake? Is that too much? Wait, what are you asking me, Rosu? Do I still play man? Man what? I think the Sage is probably better. I think the Sage is probably better overall. Now that we know how much it matters to have just like points in overall bottom fishing, I think that puts the Sage better. The Avalons I have do a little better with bait fish. I think the test is a little higher, but if I had to do it again, I'd probably get 3 Sages. Or just save for TIs, I don't know. Yeah, I do have to leave eventually, but not yet. It's not time yet. Got a little bit more time before I have to go pick up the kids. We probably can play for not quite, almost another hour actually. Not quite, but almost. frame. So far we are getting some variety out here. Common, frame-eyed, red starvus carp, scaly. Lucky Craft has had 2 trophy bellows in 3 hours. That's awesome. What clip at this spot? 35. I'm using 35 clip at this spot. Recommend a spoon for pike. Any of the hunters. Hunter ones. Spoon for pike. Probably hunters. At least at Old Berg yesterday or 2 days ago, we caught some pike on the hunters, the hunter ones. Sometimes pike like red. Sometimes pike like perch. Don't the planks work pretty good? Well, you can't get those unless it's Christmas time, so never mind. I don't know. Depends on the weather. Hunter 6 or 8. There you go. What Steelhead said. Satori is a good spoon as well. Particularly for pike, I'm not sure, but I do agree that Satoris are good spoons. So 6 or 8 there. I think any of the hunter spoons you could catch a pike on, but sounds like the 6 and the 8 are good. Let's see. What do the hunter 6 and 8 look like? The 8's the crazy colorful one, and then the 6 is the perch one. Yeah, that sounds good. What reels are you using? Megara, Tagara. Tagara, Megara. They don't use anything else for spinning. All spoons are good. Hey, Gratz Hero on level 28. Y'all remember when the Vicos were... I mean, they still are good, but... they were really good. What was the other... maybe it's Vicos. Oh, Hypnotics. Oh, the Hypnotic days. Atlantic salmon on Hypnotics. If you go to Russia using a wobbler, they'll look at you and run and think you're into witchcraft. Handmade spoons for pike as well. Yeah, aren't there some that specifically talk about pike, I want to say? So the lower Volga pike. and the Serdopsk for pike. I don't know if those necessarily work any better than the others, but they actually mention it in the name. It's kind of like that Xander spoon. It catches Xander, but it catches a lot of other things too. Where should you cast now? I don't know. Is that old Berg spot still working for pike? You used to use the Xander spoon for pike? Nice. I like that you can cast that Xander spoon like 3 football fields. So heavy and aerodynamic. All right, here's my my largest common for our comp this weekend. 13.2. Is that my largest? Nope, 13.4. All right, we're coming up on some trophy opportunities here. Yeah, this is what we want to do. Yeah. Nah. I don't think so, Wolfie. I mean, really, lure making is probably like one of the last things you level up, unless you're just 100% into spin fishing. It's just pretty expensive, to be honest with you. And there's plenty of good lures without lure making. This is where I was fishing for pike at Oldberg, 2167. It's been a few days now since I've done it, but that's where I was. 2167. All the hydration's catching up with me. I could go pee again, and I just peed like 10 minutes ago. You're enjoying this, huh, Turbo? Let's see how often we can make him pee. I saw a player find a casting bug. He used the 1,000-meter spool line, would go to the edge of the map and cast out of the map. Wow. Which map, Steelhead? That's weird. They're coming out of the woodwork with the hydration commands. The question is, was he actually catching fish? Did he finally find the rainbow trout? The elusive rainbow trout. I know Prepared King. A leech. I forget you get leech as well. That's not bad. There are sometimes interesting baits, especially like at tuba. No, Matt, you can actually request to switch it. If you look on the forum, there's directions on who to send a message to. You can request to switch it over. He has a 2,900 meter cast. Prepared King does. Try Corey with hunters. Sounds good. Good luck. $2,500 meter. Still though, that's crazy. I wonder if it was like at Volkov at the edge of that, that train bridge thing. It's right on the boundary, but there's water past that you can cast into. Have you ever light fished Tunguska Stream for Arctic char? Not really on purpose. You just made 1,000 silver in 1.5 hours on Tunguska? That's awesome. Well done, well done. All right. See you later, Azores. Have a good one. I'll be right back. Who was that asked? Inventus says, can you make yellow balsa cranks with my mats? Yeah, if you send me the materials. Do you know the materials to send? Need to do it quick, though, because I'm going to be... I've got about... I don't know, 35 more minutes or so. You got 10 pike on Old Berg, nice. I'll show you the mats just a second. You have to get the wood from winding. Everything else is hardware stores. I think we just undercast that a little bit. Not by much, though. Okay, so assuming you want this one, not that it matters, the materials are going to be the same, but I think most people have been asking for this one lately. You need one piece of sandpaper, one paint, one steel wire, and one balsa block per lure you want. Don't send hooks. No hooks, please. Just the raw materials minus the hooks. You just got a super trophy bleak. That's awesome. Trophy fish bleak. Very cool. Oh, Demir did. I got you. Blue tag. Blue tag in it. What level are we? Level 38. Probably won't show up yet. I wonder where it was. Their first blue tag, probably. Could be. 2 yellow balsa cranks, yes. All right. All right, your first one is... Nine out of 10. 9 out of 10. Couple of nice balsas. problem. To catch big boys with power pike, you need much more gear on reel. Not only max drag. No, I mean, not necessarily. I tend to catch the biggest pike on jerkbait, which you probably have not unlocked jerkbait yet. But some people do hit trophy pike on like wobblers or even spoons sometimes. Heck, some people, I caught a trophy pike one time at Corey on live bait. Right now, the weeklies are weird because of how active they are at Tunguska. So it's hard to tell right now, but maggot would work for bleak. Yes, it does work for bleak sometimes. So where's that super trophy? Yep, so that'll be his first blue tag. Why is the grass so glitchy? Yeah, Funky Minnow F11004 is very good. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Rosu. Yeah, those, I mean, the big pike are really strong. So yeah, if you hook into a really big one and you don't have the gear for it, it could be trouble. I wonder if this is a pike because it like wasn't. I mean, a pike. I wonder if this is an eyed because it wasn't pulling. It was just sitting there. Yeah, it's an eyed. What is wrong with the bushes? The bushes are bothering y'all, huh? Is that a barbel? The wind. The wind is what's wrong. One time I caught a grass carp and I called it a grass pike. Yeah, I do that a lot actually. Let's see. So we could chill out the grass. That didn't help. Whoa. Got him. Your first blue tag was at Winding Rivulet near Donnett's Rough Spot on fly. Very nice. Nice one, Demir. That's awesome. You like to see that algae. So Rich just got a really nice red Starvis Carp Scaly, 15 kilos. Nice fish, Rich. What do you recommend me to buy? What are you using now, Rosu? What reel are you fishing with? I mean, basically just as you upgrade your stuff, right? It'll get easier and easier to land the big fish. Casting, I mean, you can go casting. Steelhead would probably help if you can afford a steelhead casting reel. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it'll just get easier and easier as you go. That's a pretty light setup to be targeting pike, to be honest. I am not cheap. No, good value. It's not cheap, good value. I misspoke, obviously. What's a steelhead running these days? 4,700 silver? Something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily go for pike on a light setup. You were famous for a month. I mean, it's such a classic reel in this game. I think so many of the players, at least those of us that have been around for a while, just spent months fishing with that reel at Volkov, right? Yep. Steelhead.
Challenge.
Kefius, 4 months.
Challenge accepted.
Thanks to the Prime sub. Welcome back. Appreciate it. We're kind of cheating this setup because we're using caviar PVA to match our other caviar. But I just feel like this classic hair rig combo is going to be a really nice chance at a decent common. You know, it may not happen, but I feel like that's a possibility. It's nice to look at. Yeah, I mean, my only complaint about the steelhead was to me it always kind of looked what's the word? A little cheap, maybe? It looks almost plastic somehow. I don't know. I love the blue. It doesn't look so bad there, but when I feel like when you have it out, maybe it's the size of it or something. It just looks a little weird to me, but... Features power fishing trolling. Oh, I never noticed the inscription up there before. Made by Russian Fishing. Oh, Fogster, nice mirror carp. No, pike don't bite at night very much. They'll start waking back up 4 or 5 a.m. sometimes. See you soon. Have a good one. Don't be an eyed. Well, if it's that size, I guess it's better if it is an eyed. The Ides are stealing your boilies. Yeah, and my PVA bags. Should I constantly reel or use jig step? I'd probably do both, but I'd probably jig step more often than constant. If you're using spoons. All right, y'all think we're gonna get a nice common about 6 a.m.? What do you think, chat? Do you believe? Ooh, a diving beetle. Kinda. I kinda believe too. I kinda believe. 44 minutes. It's been pretty slow, hasn't it? Overall. I mean, we're not killing it out here. We are not killing it for sure. For bite rate, probably better to use like 15 or 16 size boilies out here. But with this comp, it's worth it to me to be a little slower and have a chance at something big hit. Yeah, we'll do that sometime. I love fishing for bream. We'll definitely do that sometime. Any good spots on bear? I actually don't know. I mean, last time I was at 44.50, it was okay. But I haven't fished bear in a few days. Something I may have to figure out tonight, though. All right, carp are waking up. Dang. Somebody just caught a 5.8 kilo bream. Nice one, Anima. Level 22 and just caught a 5.2 kilo bream. That's their first trophy bream, and it is a banger of a bream. Dang. Wow. Big time in it. That was a weekly record? Yeah, I bet. Where do blue tag bream come out at? Is there like a place that they consistently... Okay, Oldberg. No, wait. Blue tag is 7, isn't it? So no blue tags caught this week? Blue tag is 7 on bream. Volkov? Is that where they sometimes come? The absolute records on Bream are where? Volkov. Yeah, all the blue tags, at least on the absolutes, are Volkov. None of them recent, though. Look at those dates. I mean, that just shows you that back in the day, Volkov, maybe it was a different place. It also just was fished a lot more, I think, for Bream. But we're talking about years ago. It almost feels like Bream got nerfed, doesn't it? Maybe they did? So that was on pea porridge, the Bream he just caught. Because Centric gave him the pea porridge. Good job, Centric. Level 24, leveling up your bait harvesting. I like it. Look at Eastern Bream absolutes. So did they, let's see, are their blue tags the same size? Yes, it's also 7 kilos. So even larger at Tunguska, huh? Those are at least more recent. That feels like something you might be able to do more consistently. Blue tag Bream? Probably a lot harder to come by now than it used to be. Oh, the Ides. The Ides of Amber. All right. It's almost trophy time. I'm going to go dehydrate myself. And then we'll come back and have a runner on. Be right back. Liar Co-Hunter? No problem. That's a nice Bream you got. You don't know about the common carp now? No, it's just now time. We're talking about like 5 to 7 a.m. This is like perfect time. You gotta believe. Gotta believe. Although I'm gonna have to leave soon. So it does need to happen soon if I'm gonna have time to reel it in. Hydrate. No. Don't hydrate me because I gotta drive to pick up the kids from school. Kush! Thanks for joining. What you doing, Zoo? Come on now, Zoo. I'm going to take small sips. I'm going to trick you. So much good water. Only that much. You did not get full value for your hydration channel points. 10 sips. Oh. Is this the runner? This does not seem like a runner. Kush, I've been fishing for carp. We started with silver carp, and now we are on... Actually, we started with frogs, to be fair. And then we went to silver carp, and now we're on regular carp. But I got to go pick up my kids from school, so we are in the last few minutes of the stream here. The last few minutes. But we're about to hit a big common, so it's all good. But we're about to hit a big common, so it's all good. Wait, recently, Wolfie? What server are you on? You caught a 22 kilo catfish on that spider? No kidding, Jeff. That's amazing. Were you here the other day when I used that spider bait casting reel on winding, trying to get the trophy perch? I did break that out again. Oh, you're talking about me? I almost. Yeah. For the silver, I almost had a trophy of silver. Yeah, it was fairly close. It was my personal best silver for sure. Trying to upload some of our streams this week to YouTube just so they're there in case anybody missed them and wants to watch them later. Ooh, we're getting a nibble. It's not a strong nibble though. It's not on yet. We gotta leave it alone. Let it do its thing. Am I gonna stream more today? How much silver was the silver carp? It was like, I don't know. The whole net was like 267. I think it might have been around 70 silver, something like that. So I may stream tonight. Because I didn't get to stream as long as I normally would during the day today, I might stream tonight. I mean, we've got that comp going on, so I'm kind of motivated. I sort of want to fish for some black carp and grass carp tonight. So I might stream tonight. It won't be till, a good bit later, like 6.5, 7 hours from now. But I might just do it. How do you see if a fish is on by checking the rods like that? There's a glitch where if there's a fish on, you'll see the words will be blinking over here every once in a while. I bet that was a rough go there, Jeff. A catfish that size on a little bait casting reel like that. It's like 2 a.m. for you? Yeah, I know. The funny thing is, if I do stream tonight, there will be a few people that may be able to come to the stream that probably haven't been able to see me stream all week this week because of how early I've been going. It's just the thing with time zones, Let's see, what time is it? We're not going to hit our big common. I'm starting to lose hope now. I'm starting to lose hope now. Yeah, that's right. We're getting the, yeah, that's right. And then some of the, I guess like some of the U.S. folks, and then, I don't know. It also depends on people's work slash sleep schedule too, right? You lost hope I'll hit it since I said it. Yeah, we'll have to hit one tonight. We'll have to come back and hit one tonight. It is 2:20. I can give it another couple minutes here, and then I got to run. Gabrielis, welcome back. That's amazing, Jeff, that only took 2% damage. That thing's a tank. It's like a little tank, isn't it? Little tank reel. Where do you register for the old bird comp? If you're on standalone, just go to the website, log in, and then go to forum tournaments. I don't know how long registration is, though, so see what you're able to register for. See, I don't know, if we do try for commons again tonight, I don't know if I would try here or maybe 6494 or somewhere else. I don't know. This has been slower than I expected. I mean, we are using pretty aggressive baits in terms of the sizes. They're like bigger sizes and stuff, but I was expecting it to be a little more active out here. This is an hour of fishing, and we're sitting at 20 fish, none of them great. I mean, we had 2 13 plus kilo commons, so that's pretty much it, right? It's definitely pretty sturdy. Yeah, it is. All right.